Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending at where you are watching me from. My name is Joy Anyanwu. I'm a YouTuber based in Germany, a healthcare worker and a mother of 2 boys. Guys, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit on the notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you. Today, I'm going to be talking about how I become a nurse in Germany. Please, guys, this is just a motivation video that I want to motivate other foreigners out there that are finding it difficult to do something in Germany, that are finding it difficult to learn a skill in Germany. Please, it's not easy in this country with foreigners. I know mostly we blacks, Africans, it's not really easy. But I just want to give you a little bit of my story. If it can help somebody out there, if it can motivate somebody out there. So whoever that come across this video, please share the video so that I can reach. Maybe somebody is there, he needs help, he needs somebody to motivate he or she. Please try to share this video so that it will get to the person. Thank you. Okay, you see, when I was in Africa, I have this passion of becoming a nurse. Certain, I really have it. I want to be a nurse, but due to some circumstance, I couldn't meet up, So when I even came to this country, I still have that passion. But because of the language barrier, I was like, oh, they will say, the language is too difficult. You cannot speak the language, one thing or the other. So I was just drawing back. But I still have that passion to become that nurse. But because of how am I going to do it? How am I going to start? Where am I going to start? How did they do it? Where will I go? Who will help me? Nobody. Even in this country, to even call when you need help, to even go to office, I'll have to look for people, look for somebody that will help me to go there and speak for me. It was terrible because of the language barrier. I know if I pass through all those, I know somebody out there is still passing through the situation I passed through when I came to this country. So that is why I'm bringing this video. Please, when you see this video, share it so that it will get to everybody. You see, one day I was, when I couldn't meet up, I was confused. So I decided to pick a job to work in a where they used to kill meat, that is slaughterhouse. If you live in Germany, you will know what I mean. Slaughterhouse, where they used to kill meat. They kill pork meat, cow meat, chicken, turkey. So I picked a job there. I worked there for about, let me say, 8 years. Before I was pregnant. I was pregnant with my first son. So after the pregnancy, I gave birth. 1 year later, I went back to work. Along the line, I was still doing the work before I was pregnant again with my second son. So after the birth of my second son, I decided to just say, what am I doing? I'm tired of this work. The place is so cold and the work is difficult too. So I decided to say, okay, let me just try this other thing. So after my 3 years staying at home, they call it a Tion side. I think it's maternity leave or so. So I decided when the child was 3 years, I took him to kindergarten. So this period that I was home, I was thinking, what am I going to do to support? So I decided to take a job as a cleaner in bank. But that job was in the evening from 4 o'clock. 3 hours job, sorry. So along the line, I was doing the job, but in the morning when my son would go to school, what am I doing at home? So I decided to talk with one of my friends. So she told me that, Joy, since you are working in the evening, in the morning, why can't you pick a job like because in Germany, a lot of foreign, a lot of black, They have this job like private work. They go to people's houses to clean and they will pay them. So she encouraged me that why didn't you take that job? So I look at it, I say, okay, I like that idea. So I asked her how to go about it. And she told me that, yeah, she told me everything, how to go about it, which I did too. I did it, and to the glory of God, everything went well. So they called me, because the way they do it, you have to register and in the newspaper, put your numbers there and they will call you. So they called me. A lot of people call me, but there's one particular lady that called. The way she talked to me, so I was happy, I was pleased. So I decided to say, okay, no problem, I will take the job. So we met, we talked, and he told me the job I supposed to be doing it every Wednesday. That was what we agreed on, every Wednesday. So that Wednesday I went, I was doing the job. The woman was nice. Sometimes we dash me things, as a foreigner now. When you are cleaning, you are going with, because I was going with bicycle. They just think, oh, this person is poor, this person need help. So the woman dashed me a lot of things. When I go, she will give me books, she will give me money, she will, apart from the salary, she has been giving to me, she will dash me a lot of things. I worked with that woman for long. So one day, I was just doing, we became like so close, like family. If you don't, maybe sometimes we just come, old people here now, they don't have anything to do. They want where to go and gossip. So sometimes when I'm not when I didn't go to her place, she will come to my place, she will sit with me, she will ask me if everything is okay with G. So we become so close. So one day, I went to work, then she told me that, Joy, when you old like a pension, will you go back to your country or you will stay here? So I was just like to explain to her that in old age, to stay here, who will take care of me? I would like to go back to my country. So she asked me that, okay, this job that you are doing, do you really know that when you are old, you are on pension, nobody will pay you. You have to get money from social. And secondly too, if you are not in Germany, you are in Africa, social will not pay you there. So where are you going to live? So I was like, I don't know, So she said, what about you learning a skill? Then I said, then when she brought that topic, then I opened up to her and told her that, yeah, I have a passion to become a nurse, but the problem is the language barrier. The language is difficult. Then she said to me, language difficult, but we are communicating. I understand you very well and you understand me very well. So what is the problem? The important thing is that we understand each other and people understand me. That's the only thing they need. They know that we are foreigners, so they don't expect us to speak perfect German. So he encouraged me. She said, if you have a passion for nurse, then go for it. You don't need any extra courses. Then she asked me, didn't you go to Dutch school, a German school? I said, I went. He said, then what is the problem? You have a certificate? I said, yes. He said, what is the problem? Then I was, okay, we talked, then it's finished there. So I came home. When I came home, so I didn't even think about it. I just leave it at that. So I came home, being this next week, the second week, Wednesday, I went again, my normal routine. So I went back to work for her. Then she told normal, I used to work for her every Wednesday. So she told me that, Joy, today I just want you to work only 1 hour. Then I said, 1 hour, okay, what happened? He said, no, don't be afraid. I will pay you for the 3 hours, but I just want you to work 1 hour. The 2 hours, you just sit down with me. We want to chit-chat. We want to talk with each other. So I said, okay, for me, since my money will enter my pocket, what is my problem? So along the line now, after 1 hour, she has already, German, she has already put tea on the table, put everything. So we sit down. Then this woman, I know that she went and brought books. So hey, I don't know where she went. According to her, she said she rented the books from the library. So she brought books, all these nursing books, the what you have to know, what you have to learn to be a nurse, what you have to, everything. She just gave it to me. Say, see these books. I went to the city to rent this book just because of you. I said, okay, what about the book? So I look at it. I saw that it's a nursing course booked. Then I took the books. I came back home. I just look at the book. Then I keep it. Then the next, after that week, the next Wednesday, I went back normal. So when I went there, this woman, I don't know that the way I left, this one has already called the school. If I find out in Google where is the school in my city here, he called the school. He asked the school what are the qualifications to be trained. The school told her everything and she wrote it down. She jotted it down. Then when I came, she brought it out. She was asking me, do you have B1? I said, yes, I have B1. Do you have this? She was asking me, do you have this? Do you have this qualification now? So I said, yes, I have. Then he said, okay, then what is the problem now? Then she now asked the school, what are the procedures? So the school told her everything. And now she told me that, first of all, if I want, then she said, she started to call nursing home for me, because I told her that, yeah, I love to work with old people. I have passion to work with old people, Then she started calling nursing home where I will be practicing. So they told her everything. This woman took it upon her head and wrote the admission, everything. So right now, when they send the admission letter to the school, then the nursing home, or the requirement they need for somebody to be trained, he sent it to them. And now the school now invited me, or they give me appointment. I went there. So the school now set a test for me. They asked me everything, which I gave them the answer. They set a test for me to write. Then I wrote it. After everything, they collected it back. So after then, I think that was then September. This thing happened. All this thing happened, I think, September. That was September now. But everything happened, at least it took like 1 month plus. So they now gave me admission letter to, when school will start, the books I will buy, everything. Then now, the admission letter, I took it to her. The woman said, the woman was so happy. So I was afraid, say, this woman. So that day came, I went to the school. I bought all the books. I went to the school. We started everything. Then the thing was not easy. I will not say that. The thing was not easy. I was like, yeah, what is this? They started. I will Google to find out all these things they are teaching. So I don't even understand anything. It's only my Google that was my dictionary then. When they were teaching anything, they just anything the teacher just teach, the one I don't understand, I will just take my Google, I will just type it. The Google will just explain. I will type it, then I will translate it. The Google will just translate everything for me the way it is. That's how I managed in that school. It was not difficult. Then along the line, it was really, really not difficult, because we did a lot every day, one thing or the other. Sometimes you do a presentation, you come out and stand before the Ministry of Health. The Ministry of Health have to send somebody to come. You come out and stand and you present your own topic. You make your topic. Sometimes they will say, make a topic on the fever, make a topic on different topic. So when you make a topic, you write down, then you come out and stand before the Ministry of Health. You will explain yourself, a lot of things. Every week I was having presentation. Every week. It was terrible. Then I was so afraid. I said, God, I wanted to back up. Then there were two blacks in that class, one Togo lady and I. So I will say, God, I will not cope with this thing. It's too difficult. I cannot. That Togo lady will tell me that, Joy, don't give up. Don't give up. Just manage. Try. Just try. Don't give up. Then he was telling me that, this opportunity comes but once. Maybe this is your last opportunity. Already you say you have passion for nurse, and now the opportunity has come. Why do you want to back up? Try. She was encouraging me. I will say, okay, then we are pushing it. When I come home, my husband will encourage me to people around me. That woman, people around me, then there's one lady then. He has experience. He has already worked, she's a Russian lady. She was a nurse in Russia before she came to Germany. So that lady now was telling me that, these things is just this school that is difficult. When you finish this school and you are working, you will find it so easy because it rotates. One thing, especially when you are working in a nursing home, it rotates. One particular thing is the same thing you will be doing every day. You don't need to, there's no other new thing that is new. When you start it, that one thing is something that rotates. You do it every day. You do it every day. You do it every day. Which all those things would come up in the next video. So she was just, because she have experience, she have worked as a nurse, so she was just telling me that I should not be afraid, that everything is going to be good, well. So I said, okay, I was pushing, it was not easy. So along the line, when the exam time come, we wrote the exam, I went to the school, exam time come, we wrote the exam. So after 3 weeks, when I started the school, I went to school, I think 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, they sent me now to go and work in a nursing home. I went there now, the place they took me to all these dementia people. I went there. It was terrible. There was really, really terrible. I don't know what to say. Working with somebody and German, you see, they say dementia, but my brothers and sisters, that one is not dementia, that one is craze. Kolo. Kolo, please. It was not really easy. So there was, throughout my, schooling, they will shift me to hospital, they will shift me to this department, to ambulante, home service, take me. I was just going up and down, but it was nice. It was fun, although it was stressful, but it was fun. So everything bounced out at determination, encouragement, somebody to stand before you, somebody to stand behind you and be pushing you that do it. So that is why I'm sitting here, to encourage somebody to do it. Do it, that thing. It doesn't mean it has to be nursing. Because one thing I have noticed in this Germany is that when you are living in Germany and you don't have a skill, my dear, please, the German, they don't have respect for you, because it's what I know. It's what I know that 100%. When you are not doing anything, you don't have that certificate, you don't have that a professional job that you sit in, the people respect. German, they don't look at you as shit. Even when you are doing cleaning in organization like bank or the other organization, companies, my man, they don't look at you like you are shit. They don't even have regard or respect for you. But you see, when you have fact is when you specialize in something, you have a certificate, you see the respect they give to you. I have a lot to share with you, my joining in this country. The way, even when you want that thing, they see that, you see the way they will not allow, they will press you for you not to, even the government self, They will be discouraging you not to do it. They will say, deine Deutsch is so schlecht, du kannst nicht gut Deutsch sprechen. They will be oppressing you. It's few that push you and say, do it, do it, do it. So guys, if you have watched up to this time, please subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you will be the first to be notified. Share, share, share. Thank you. I will see you in my next video. Thank you and bye.